feel like already by this point, First Killer is the player that is spoken of in the same fashion as Justin, but the first goal comes in from none other than Turo, as Rogue just out-pressured their opposition in the attack.
Yeah, he's certainly one of the piece of the limelight. The less we talk about the XSET, is going to make the save, and it's unfortunate, but as long as they can keep up this offense, XSET certainly stand in with a fighting chance. And a loose touch from Turo could be the thing that lets them back in it, and what a finish from Alpha.
You can see that the XSET have been setting up this camp for a while now, just going more and more into the side of Broken here finally. Alpha clear that wasn't as successful.
One that didn't work out for them against the Sonics.
Oh, well, we're still observing that close game, that XSET love, hate, whatever it might be. They're currently experiencing it. Turo could not do this last time, does it on this attempt, and honestly, for me, this was an even weaker attempt at it, but since J-Pow could not make the connection, and Alpha Cap was in no position to save its top right corner. What that
maybe he just is a little bit too fast sometimes, but really kind of have to keep his ego in check there and break that confidence. And what a way to do it than just J-Pow collecting an open net late on, and we have a tie game again in game one.
I wasn't even sure if they needed him. No, he was just there to support his team, who outplayed Rogue on a flank.
Ball, but Hotsker with an aggressive challenge. And speak of aggression there, a demo in the midfield is going to open up the net for Taroko, but the save nearly coming through, but Taroko puts it away, and Rogue take game one.
Oh, you could see that Taroko did not have the best of the followers, the best of landings in J-Pow. He was really hoping that he would.
You'll know who was meant to be going for that ball, and they have still somehow got possession. A little strange as the loose ball to Hoxer, and the ball's not going to find the back of the net. Yes, it will. J-Pow will put it away, and one of the strangest goals I've seen in quite some time.
Finally, then, like you could see as Hoxer sends it off the roof of Turo, that's what gives that bounce and that putting going in this game number 2. Could be another one-goal affair, but the ball, somebody needs to hit the ball, and the First Killer coming in strong. That's going to be a tie pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there. The defense under a little bit too much. J-Pow not quite getting his read, and it's going to be costly as First Killer. Easy for him to convert from there. It was a better note to open up postly, but Hoxer fakes out the pop, dodges Toroko's bump by just not even moving, and First Killer's not going to make contact. Hoxer has done it with 3 seconds left. XSET could have got themselves a game.
I like that you said that you've seen some weird goals, and we've seen some weird goals in the series, but this is seemingly the weirdest one of them all. And with a little bit of a high five in here from XSET players, 3 seconds remaining. A quick kickoff miracle is currently needed from Rogue, but this immediately goes neutral with Taroko in the air. They cannot do it, and XSET. Wow.
We do approach halftime here, and it's a little bit of a standoff. As I say, that immediate shot coming through. Taroko with the shot, with the J-Pow save. It's not going to be enough. Turo first to the second ball, and he puts it in the back of the net.
And quickly unfolds the moment this is put on the backboard. J-Pow does a fantastic job following up on that ball.
And they'll feel more in control, and when their confidence starts flowing, it could potentially just snowball out of control.
Well, this now a different game as the bomb from Alpha Cap comes in on the goalie from Rogue, and Hoxer this time does it himself. You can see out of the corner of your eye, defender, wham! Alpha Cap gets rid of Taroko, and there's no difficulty for Hoxer to put that straight on target.
On the pedal, just like we were mentioning before. As speaking of overtime, maybe there'll be one last chance in the game for First Killer as he's looking for the double touch off the ground, and he's gonna find it with 5 seconds on the clock.
Oh, this is the game the complete opposite of the previous one we just saw. That time it was 3 seconds and XSET getting that 2-1 lead for themselves. This time it's First Killer. And it seems like another flashback to the previous goals that Rogue have scored as well. First Killer, Turo before him, they're utilizing this shot off the ground to make the opposition guess. You do not know where that's gonna hit within the tight reaching distance of his teammates, and it almost worked, but done that post has been both the ally and the enemy, and now Taroko creates something of his own, a little bit of a magic trick on the wall with not much to work, and really not a lot of space, but man, does he position himself just perfectly to get all of the power that he could do.
Killer uncontested in the midfield for the bounce here. He cannot sneak it in at the near post, though. Alpha Cap is there for the deny, and Turo on the end of Taroko's pass. It's 2-0, and it's beautiful.
The longer this attack went, the more you could see that the Rogue have been tightening the vices tighter and tighter on XSET, constantly off the left. They also have the resource to continue on putting the players up front. Usually it's 1-2 and then wow. Now it's a 3-0. And I'm afraid this is one of those times for XSET when the unfortunate huge loss is now staring them in the face. Quick reminder though, earlier today they managed to
for a third goal, but like you say, they've already made comebacks in game force today, but Hoxha, he cannot reach that ball. They're pushed up so far, they're trying to close the gap, restrict the breathing room, and sometimes it's a little too far as Turinturo is just going to fire a softball and it's going to find the far post. You can't blame XSET from third so often in the rankings of the points. They may be fourth in the overall, but still, they're looking fine form. As I say that, of course, they're going to concede an open net runaway. I'll just say that a few more times, and we may have a close game on our hands there, as AlphaKep's going to pass to himself for the open net, and with still over a minute on the clock, it is believable, but I probably wouldn't hedge my...
Repeat us, and this is a great pass to J-Pal, but Taroko's save is even better. And this is a clear that they did not want. Top right corner for Skiller. I think he didn't even look at this. I want to get his camera view again.
Fantastic.
Up the field, looking for a pass. Nope, not even looking. Just a great redirect from a great play.
It's a perfectly timed. Happy to be here. Won't be happy in which the painfulness that the losses are coming, but not one life left. And Rogue, they move on, and well played to them.